Welcome to What You Smokin On podcast. Follow me for equity.
Whoa. Welcome to What You Smokin podcast. Getting right. Rolling tight. Up there smoking that sticky tonight. Inhale. Exhale. Don't cough. Don't choke. Just breathe in slow and hold the smoke. Yeah.
Here we go again. We right back at you. It's top of the week, Monday, Fun Day Monday. We back at you with what you smoking in your town. This is how I told them all. OG Pyru back at you with the What You Smokin podcast. Shout out to my favorites. Shout out to my listeners. The big Clinto. He here. He always in. I can always rely on him. Let's hit Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas, Super T, what you smoking? Bobby Love, what you smoking? UFO, what you smoking? This is What You Smokin podcast. Let's get to North Carolina. Barbara Gaskins, what you got? Big Donna, what you got? Let's work it. Mr. Kenzie, what you got up in North Carolina? Illa, what you smoking? All my folks in North Carolina, South Carolina, Megaroo, Lil Uzi, what you got? What you smoking in South Carolina, North Carolina? Let's go on down to Tampa, Florida. Hey, Big Snap, Stretch, what y'all got down there? What you smoking? Pull it on back, pull it on to Georgia, Big Albany, Georgia. We got Shabaroo, Big Shaba, Takeoff, all of the boys in North Carolina, Albany, Georgia. Yeah, got Atlanta, Georgia, all the G's in Atlanta, Georgia. Let's go to Milwaukee. Bro James, 6, what you smoking? Chicago, Chairman Fred, what y'all got up there? Got Michigan. We got Big Curtis, what you got down there? Let's get to New Jersey. Hot on New Jersey's feet. Then the New Jersey crew. We got Magic Brown, Big Boss. We got Essence Rue in Newark, New Jersey. Got Big Baby in Atlantic City. Push it on down. Let's get it around. So all my shout outs to everybody that's What You Smokin. We want this What You Smokin podcast to go on and make it work and have everything that we need to do to build us an empire here. Follow me for equity. The only podcast that you get stock in Pottsgrove Farms with the Black Unicorn Factory. Follow me for equity. That don't just smoke for free. Get equity. Go into pottsgravefarms.com and you'll get a stock certificate with your name on it. And if you follow me for 1 year, in 18 months, you'll make $180,000 worth of stock in the Black Unicorn Factory, Pottsgrove Farms. The cannabis industry is the fastest growing industry in the U.S. Top seller. So let's get into it. First we always go to the legalities. We want to find out what the law is. Legalities of cannabis by the U.S. jurisdictions. United States, cannabis is legal in 41 of 50 states for medical use and 24 states for recreational use. At the federal level, cannabis generally is classified as a Schedule I drug under the Controlled Substance Act, determined to be high potential for abuse. However, licensed medical cannabis is classified as a Schedule III, reflecting the medical use is lower abuse potential, while unlicensed cannabis products remain Schedule I. substances. But despite the prohibition, the federal law is generally not enforced against possession, cultivation, or interstate distribution of cannabis in states where such activity has been legalized. In 2024, during the Biden administration, the Justice Department infiltrated a process to schedule cannabis at a less restrictive Schedule 3, the exclusive order. But in 2025, it was deemed as a Schedule 3 by the Trump administration. Now, adults 21 and older are legally consume cannabis, possession of small amounts of recreational cannabis in the following jurisdiction: states like Alaska, Arizona, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Illinois, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Montana, Nevada, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, Ohio, Oregon, Rhode Island, Vermont, Virginia, and Washington. Territories like Guam, the Commonwealth of North Many Islands, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. So these are states where it is supposedly legal for the cannabis that are legal in your states. So now let's get to our Schedule 2, what we're doing with the marijuana, with the cannabis. Okay, let's go here with the GMO, also known as garlic cookies or garlic mushroom onion, is an indica dominant hybrid originated from a cross between Chow Dog and Girl Scout cookies, GSC. While exact creator is disputed, it is originally bred by Spanish breeder Miko Seeds and popularized in the U.S. over growers. Despite the name, it is nothing to do with the general modified organisms in the name. It is a pungent, savory garlic onion flavor. This is garlic cookies. The aroma, it's a indica, 90% indica and 10% sativa. Pungent diesel, garlic, and earthly herbs, and healthy, relaxing, euphoric, and deeply sedative, highly dosed. If you're looking to try or find a local cultivator, check the weed maps. Now let's go to Skywalker OG. Skywalker OG. Skywalker OG is a prominent indica dominant hybrid cannabis strain, roughly 85% indica, created by crossing Skywalker with OG Kush, known for its sky-high THC, often ranging from 23 to over 27, and for a forcible relaxation. It is highly sought after in every use. True to its name, it has a Star Wars, the the Star Wars namesake, this is a strand that is hard and can send you to a galaxy far, far away. Highly induced in heavy, head to toe physical high that melts away stress and often leads to couch lock, provides a wave of relaxation, euphoria that keeps the mind happy while calming with a calming effect. That's Skywalker OG. Skywalker OG and Girl Scout cookies. And we have a Buddha Kush also is a number one in this week's top cannabis. And let me make a correction. Last week I spoke on hybrid za. They told me, Marv, you called it zo. It's za. So hybrid za, that people talk about za, the people from up in Northern California said, I misread it and I called it zo instead of za. Hybrid za is a cannabis strain from Humboldt County, highly potential, up to 34% THC, really sought after. And so my correction today is the hybrid za. And we want to make sure that we get these things correct because they will get at me about it. But we want you to stay tuned, stay up on us, stay with me. This is just going to get better and better. We're going to give all the laws. We're going to go into the cannabis and tell the cannabis it's going to go. Right now, you heard the states that they didn't say that legalized: North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, because the companies, the cigarette industry is holding off on the legalization of cannabis until they get a toehold on it. Once they get a toehold on it, it'll be legalized and we'll be in the forefront of stocks on the cannabis market, and our stocks will go to the roof. Believe me, they'll become what you call unicorn stocks in no time at all, because this industry is growing so fast. You look at the statistics on cannabis, it's the fastest growing industry in the US, over the world. When we go through this recession and gas go up, the cannabis prices are going, you'll be able to, the next 2 or 3 years, you'll be able to buy cannabis cigarettes in 7-Eleven. That's why in certain states, they outlawed menthol cigarettes. You've been used to smoking menthol for the last 50 years. Now people are smoking menthols. It's against the law in California. You can't smoke menthol. So the next agent that they give you, the next crutch that you need is going to be cannabis. So you're going to start smoking cannabis. So they're legalizing, and the mom and pop stores will be eliminated, and the major brands, Marlboro, Philip Morris, they're right now, if you look in your states, in North Carolina and South Carolina, where you saw tobacco fields, you see cannabis tents now. And they're just organizing and putting it together, but they're doing something altogether different with cannabis that has never been done before. And you will be under a illusion that you're smoking one thing, but you're smoking something else. So we want to stay abreast on it and stay well informed what we're doing with cannabis, when we smoke it, how you smoke it, and what you do with it. So with the big shout out to all my cannabis smokers, all the weed heads, bead heads, stay with me. Potts Grove Farms, what you smoking? What you smoking? Let me know. What you smoking podcast.
Tell me what you smoking on. What you smoking on podcast. What you smoking on podcast.